Buy all your Willys and Jeep restoration parts at thejeepsterman.com, because we're not just Jeepsters anymore.
CJ-2A body tub and body tub kit, they're kind of the same thing, except the kit comes with more items. But we wanted to pull this CJ-2A body tub out to give you a look at these. Something we carry here at Jeepsterman. We're a dealer for MD Juan directly, so our prices, we can typically always beat any competitor's prices on these MD Juan tubs or tub kits that we have. So we'll just talk about this, and I was just at their factory in the Philippines, so we got to look at some of this and see how these were made close up. So these are all constructed. They have 18 gauge steel in the floors and 16 gauge steel on the side panels. All right. Something unique about these tubs is they're made with galvanneal. As we all know, the reason you're probably purchasing a tub is because it's rusted out. So galvanneal is a corrosion resistant steel that they use there in the Philippines. So really a good steel. And then I watched, they do a 7-step process on cleaning all of this metal before they assemble these things. So they're degreased, cleaned, remove rust, then they're ED coated in electric charge basically, and then they're finished with primer. The civilian ones are going to be finished in black primer, and the military models are finished in a red primer. So you can see, this body tub comes complete, all welded together. We get asked the question quite often, hey, do I have to drill holes? Yes, you're going to have to drill some holes. For instance, the holes underneath for the braces, those are not drilled yet, because we know that people, their frames, their chassis differ a little bit. So it's expected that the customer lines that stuff up and that they're going to have to drill some holes. You will find some other holes you're going to have to drill as well. Nothing major, but you'll also have to line stuff up. You can see it already has the holes for the gauges and such. That's a common question we get as well. Yes, it is expected that you're going to want to line, that you're going to need to line some of these panels and such up, because we're talking about a vehicle that's over 70 years old and has been tweaked on, changed, whatever. So bodies and chassis differ, and that's why you need to line those stuff up. Sometimes we recommend to people to buy a body and chassis together, because if you buy them together and we pre-order those, we special order them, they'll fit that at the factory for you and they'll line that up for you if that's something you're interested in. So we'll just walk around and talk about some of the features. Obviously, you can see the side panel. We know that the gas tank is on the driver's side underneath the seat, has the hole already for that. This is like the later CJ-2A tub, because the early CJ-2A tubs would have an indent for the axe and the shovel. This one does not have that. We carry both of them. Then you can see the floors are molded just like the originals. This has got the hump for the T90 transmission. We do get asked sometimes on the MB and GPW if they can put a T90 floor in it, because they're different for a T84. That is something we can do. We already talked about the dash panel, cowl, and then we'll move around here. Look at the front. Here's a firewall, and like I said, many of these holes already drilled for you, but you may find a couple that you have to drill. Over here, kind of moving over this way, we've got the toolbox. So this is the toolbox over here on the passenger seat. I don't know if you can see that there. There's your toolbox. It opens. This does have the script of Jeep on the front of the toolbox. All right. Another question we get asked sometimes, people say, well, hey, I was expecting for this body to not see spot welds and whatnot, and some welding marks and such. Well, they came like that from the factory. So they were never fine European cars. You're going to have weld marks, weld spots. Those are all, if you want to cover those up and put some filler in those, you can. But even from the factory, that stuff typically was not covered up. So we don't want people to expect that this is going to come, like a fine Italian car and you're not going to see any spot welds, because they didn't come like that from the factory. So we'll just move along here. You saw the toolbox, and then it's got provisions here to put in your rear seat and such for it. And then back here for the tailgate, it does have tailgate hinges that I can see right here on the back. I'm not really going to flip this thing upside down, but you can also, I didn't talk about the holes here in the floor for your steering column, brake pedal, clutch pedal, all that good stuff. Comes with this cover too for your T90 transmission. So we'll talk about the body tub kit. This is just the body tub we sell, which is obviously going to be a lower cost, or you can order the kit. The kit comes with some additional items. So you've got the hood. All right, it's the scripted hood, made from the same galvanneal steel, finished in black primer, all that good stuff. Here's the tailgate. I'm not going to open this up, but this is just like the original tailgate. It does have the Willys script on it, black primer as well. We'll move over here. Comes with the windshield frame. I've got it upside down, but that is the Willys scripted windshield frame for it. And then it comes with both fenders that I have. I've got the driver's side and the passenger side fenders sitting there. So that's what the kit comes with additionally. We can even get these in what we call like a maxi kit, which includes a chassis and some other items. A lot of the chassis on these 2As, they're trashed, and MD1 really makes a nice chassis. I really like them. They're robotically welded together. They're also made of the galvanneal steel. So the part number on this one is 673859. You can find all these body tubs. We have all the CJ, the flat fenders and such on there. We have all the military ones for these. Nobody makes a body tub for the wagon, truck, Willys, Jeepster, Jeepster Commando. We do get asked that. It's mostly just all flat fenders. If you want to find these on our website, it's thejeepsterman.com. You can email us, sales@thejeepsterman.com, or you can call us 314-798-6462. Thanks.
To get a free copy of the Willys and Jeep Restoration Parts catalog from the Jeepsterman, go to www.thejeepsterman.com and order your free copy today.
Awesome. Actually, you know what?
No high tech at all.
That's what